overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
Hello, I'm John Rooney. Homers for Health benefiting Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital is back and bigger than ever. This season, the original chairman, Matt Holliday, is back leading the program. Matt is joined by Cardinal Glennon patient Jimmy, and the two of them need your help. Please make your pledge for patients today, just like I did at homersforhealth.org, where you make a big difference in the lives of sick and injured kids. Thanks for your support for Cardinal Glennon. Please join us today. Visit homersforhealth.org, presented by Heartland Coca-Cola.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on being the best at one thing and getting it right every time. Which is why every chicken finger meal we serve is marinated, hand-battered, cooked to order, and made just for you. Quality isn't complicated, and our menu is proof.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Skip the line and order with our app or online.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds, on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals Checking with Central Bank and get a 1982 Willie McGee jersey and 2 game tickets. Member FDIC.
Alec Burleson takes a couple of pitches outside, 2-0. He bounced out his first time in the first inning. That ended the first inning. He's batting against Johan Oviedo for a second time, and the 2-0 pitch to him is a called strike. 2-1. We know we owe you a station ID, and if Alec Burleson hits a foul ball, maybe we'll give it to you then. 3-1 Cardinals as they bat here in the fourth inning, and the next pitch is hit to the right side. It's a fair ball just inside the bag. Burleson thought that was foul, didn't get out of the box very much there, but he has retired 3 unassisted, and we do now have time for the station ID on the Cardinals Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, brought to you by Tapman's Towing, the most trusted towing and roadside service in downstate Illinois. Call 328-2424 for Tapman's Towing.
3 runs on 5 hits for the Cardinals, 1 run on 2 hits for the Pittsburgh Pirates. We are at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. A glorious day, and it is the final day of the 2022 regular season for both these clubs, and the Cardinals will play on, one of 12 teams that will be playing in the playoffs. There's a line drive down the right field line off the bat of Dylan Carlson, and it is foul, just foul. He hit that ball with authority. Part of the negotiations during the lockout was the number of teams that would go to postseason play. The players wanted it to be as is and just have 10 teams out of 30. The owners wanted 14 or more teams in the playoffs, and so they settled with where they are now with 12, and I think the teams that are in the playoffs are happy to be there, and I think it's created some interest in the last couple of months of the season, some pennant races and some division races. There's a swing and a miss by Dylan, who had a base hit his first time. He flared a base hit to left, but he's in the hole 1-2, batting with 1 out in the top of the fourth inning. 3 Pirates now on the right side of the infield as they do the musical chairs. Next pitch is grounded to the right side. There's a lot of people over there, including the first baseman Castillo, who takes it unassisted. So he's handled both balls this inning. And it's out number 2, and Kisner will bat. Do your pets have low energy, problems with itching, scratching, dull coat, troublesome ear issues? Your pet needs Dynavite, a daily whole food powder supplement that sprinkles right on top of their food. Visit Dynavite.com.
With Nolan Arenado in on the double play, he set the record for Cardinal third baseman with double plays.
Swinging a foul back. Well, congratulations to Nolan Arenado. Pirates third baseman has had plenty also this year. Those two both the top two defensive third basemen, I would say, in the National League. Rocky's guy's pretty good, too. There's a swing and a fly ball down the right field line. That is slicing, and it is foul. Kisner kind of gave up on it about halfway down. He realized it would be a foul ball.
Riley's had a pretty good year in Atlanta, too.
Oh, yeah, there's another one. Third base is not easy to play. Although, honestly, what position's easy to play? We were talking about the complexity of playing first base. And watching Castillo play first, not picking on him, but, he's obviously got a different position than first. He's been playing first, but it's hard. And when somebody's not used to it, it's a glaring difference than when you've got somebody like Goldschmidt there. As Kisner fouls the ball straight back, he's still 0-2. Second base is hard, especially when you've got shifts going on. You've got a lot of tough throws you have to make, a lot of range you have to have. The 0-2 pitch to Kisner is a little bit high. Shortstop has the tough throws in the hole, and both middle infielders have to deal with turning double plays. Outfield, there's a lot more area out there than it looks like. All you got to do is stand out there to realize how much ground they cover. And let's not even talk about how hard catching is. Breaking pitch is inside. 2-2. I said this about a couple of Cardinal players years ago that were versatile players, and I never said that about those individuals. I can't even remember who they are right now, but I would tell the other team's broadcasters that they are really good players. There's a ground ball to the right side, and it's dropped by the pitcher, Oviedo, covering. An easy flip from Castillo to Oviedo, and he just flat out boxed it.
Well, Castillo gets an assist out of that and an E1 on Oviedo.
And what I said about those players is they are versatile players that can play a lot of positions poorly. And that's not what you need at the big league level. You need somebody that can catch it. And right on cue, Oviedo drops a ball that was, it hit him right in the glove.
That was an E1 with a clang.
And he has to take his own medicine because now he has to get another out this inning. And it's Paul DeYoung who flares that one over the Cardinals dugout. And that hit a Cardinal fan right on the birds on the bat. He's got a jersey on, and it hit him right in one of the Cardinals. Tried to catch it, and the ball was a little higher than he thought, and he took it for the team. Explaining it to everybody right now, how tough he is, and I don't blame him. He is. Well done. Fastball inside, 1-1 to Paul DeYoung. And there are, for those wondering, a lot of Cardinal fans on hand here again today.
Not a bad crowd.
I'm sure some are disappointed that Albert Pujols is not in the lineup, but Ollie Marmol did tell us yesterday that he was going to have his final at-bat yesterday. There's a line drive foul. He asked Albert, how do you want to do it? It is Albert Pujols Day, you know. You shouldn't have to work on your day. Yeah, well, if it's your day wherever you are, you shouldn't have. Well, he probably wants to play, but the idea is what's best for him to be ready for Friday at this point. And he got his hit yesterday, ended with style, his regular season career. Slider misses low. So the Cardinals not playing Pujols, not playing Molina, not playing Goldschmidt today, and not playing Brendan Donovan. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hitting room on the right side of the infield. And there's a ground ball to the shortstop, Newman, who on the run throws out Paul DeYoung, and that'll do it for the Cardinals. They got a base runner thanks to the error by Oviedo, the second Pirate error here this afternoon. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Pirates trailing the Cardinals 3-1.
You know, the Red Shining, Luke Brooks, Stanley Man, you know, Buck Gibson. And the Cardinals baseball way is a different way than everybody else. And it's pretty awesome to see that, although 10 years later, I was gone and I come back here, and that's the same attitude, man, that we have in the locker room. And it's pretty awesome.
Where else can you hear Albert Pujols for 90 minutes? Check out the Cardinals podcast, The Chatter's Box, with me, Kyle McClellan, as the host. Available on all podcast platforms, or watch the interviews on the Cardinals YouTube channel.
St. Louis Cardinals fans, get ready for fall baseball and brats. At Clements Sausage Company, we believe that moments to remember don't just happen, they're made. Whether you're cheering the Cardinals on to victory in the stadium or from your backyard, make sure that Clements brats are part of your moment. Clements is a proud partner of St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Clements, made right for your family and baseball.
Hyatt Regency St. Louis, close to everything. 3 blocks from Busch Stadium and right next to the Gateway Arch in its newly revitalized grounds. Get a complete Cardinals experience with our baseball package, including game tickets, overnight accommodations, a personalized Louisville Slugger bat, and a $25 food and beverage credit per day. Swing by Brewhouse Historical Sports Bar, the perfect spot for pregame preparation and postgame celebration. Book your next stay at Hyatt Regency St. Louis at the Arch.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. From a high-rise overlooking home plate to a home on the lake, if you have a home in Missouri, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. Whether it's a farm, rental, vacation, or income property, Missouri Farm Bureau offers broad coverage to ensure your home and everything in it is protected. Because it's your home. And like Missouri, there's no place like it. Wherever you live, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
To find an agent near you, visit MOFB.com.
Some changes for the Cardinals as Nolan Arenado's out of the game. He had a base hit and an RBI back in the third inning, so he's played enough. Also completed that double play, set a record. So he ends in style, swinging a foul back by Miguel Andujar, with Matthew Liberatore beginning his fourth inning of work. He's given up a run on 2 hits. He's pitched well here. The hit by pitch of the center fielder Bay allowed that run in the third inning, or led to that run, I should say, as the fastball misses high and away. So here's the changes. Yepes moves from first base to third base. Burleson from right field to first base. Ben DeLuzio comes in to play center, and Carlson moves from center to right, for those of you scoring at home. And if you are, congratulations. Swing and a miss by Andujar, who had a base hit his first time. He's hit a number of balls hard in this series. Next pitch to him is a little bit low. And I remarked to you, John, before the game, here's a guy hitting .219 with 1 home run that has hit a lot of balls hard. I just don't get it.
His hit today was a little looper into left field, but he has stung the ball.
And he hits that one hard into the left center field gap, and that's going into the gap and to the wall. This could be 3. DeLuzio runs it down, bobbles it a little bit, picks it up, and that's going to be a play at third, and he's safe at third. And we'll see if they give him a triple or an error on DeLuzio as he booted it, trying to pick it up. If that's an error, the Cardinals will have made their 66th error of the year.
It's a triple.
And I'm okay with that. Give him a triple. Everybody's happy. Should be a triple.
Well, DeLuzio had to go to the deepest part of the ballpark, where they have that angle in the wall out to the bullpen area, and then the wall comes in where the visitors' bullpen is located. So DeLuzio had to move around that, pick up the ball, and had trouble finding a grip, and Andujar made it to third.
Breaking pitch is high, ball 1 to O'Neill Cruz, who struck out in the second inning, and Liberatore really carved him up, didn't he? Did not like Liberatore's curveball, and he sees another one. Didn't like that one either. 1-1. Still doesn't like it. You said he's hunting fastball. It may not be hunting season. Or fastball season, I should say. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, and the pitch is in the dirt. Gets away from Kisner, back to the screen. Wild pitch, and the Pirates pick up their second run. Andujar tripled, scores on the wild pitch, and the Cardinals' lead is trimmed now to 3-2.
Liberatore has been his own worst enemy. A hit by pitch turning into a run. Leadoff triple here, then a wild pitch. That's his second wild pitch uncorked today.
Now he's got to go back to work with a 2-1 count on O'Neill Cruz. The wind, the pitch, and the fastball hits the outside corner at 95. He's rushing it up there. He's actually rushing it up there here. this afternoon, and that's a good sign. Working quickly, as we mentioned. The 2-2 pitch is a bit outside, 96 miles an hour. Cardinals did their shifting, and there's 3 Cardinals right side of the infield for the left-handed batting crews. We are only in the 4th inning. A lot of baseball ahead today. The next delivery is fouled off, and that one caught Kisner. Boy, he's been beat up a little bit. You can get 100% verified tickets easier than ever on StubHub, the official partner of the Cardinals. StubHub offers the widest selection of seats and prices. Tickets available on StubHub until first pitch. StubHub, the official partner of the St. Louis Cardinals. So DeLuzio's in the game to play center. And he is flanked by Dickerson and Carlson in the outfield. Swinging a foul. Again, looking better on that pitch was Cruz, who seems to be making some adjustments. He has 17 home runs. And he is up among the league leaders among rookies in the National League with those 17. The league leader is his teammate, Sawinski, with 19. Swinging a foul over the Pirates' dugout. So Sawinski has 19. And so does Michael Harris of the Atlanta Braves. So he's tied. Those two going into the final game of the season. The wind, the pitch, inside, he walked it. Well, talk about being your own worst enemy. He just walked a guy that can run. And a guy that did not look good his last time up against him. So that is a Cardinal sin. Liberatore has been able to get 2 double plays. Diego Castillo struck out his first time. And Castillo averaged at 201. He also made an error in this game, a costly one. Pirates have made 2. Takes a pitch low, ball 1. So it's Yepez, Edman, and DeYoung on the left side of the infield. Yes, it's Tommy Edman playing short and Paul DeYoung playing second. With Burleson, the only one on the right side of the infield, he's holding on Cruz. Next pitch is taken low, 2-0. Well, Ollie Marmol saying he really wanted to get some length today out of Matthew Liberatore, so he's going to throw some pitches. He's about ready to throw his 69th as he works here in the 4th inning. I think he'd like to get 6 innings out of him, if possible. Next pitch is hit hard into the gap, same gap, left center field. DeLuzio can't get it. It goes back to the wall again. Rounding third and scoring is Cruz. And it's a double by Castillo. And the Pirates have tied it at 3 here in the 4th inning. They are plugging that left center field gap. That was a linea off the bat of Castillo. And if you play baseball in Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, you're going to hear guys say the word linea all the time. That is baseball lingo for a line drive is a linea. And that's what that was by Diego Castillo. Curveball misses outside. Liberatore had a good start. Struck out the side in the 2nd inning. But he has walked 3 batters and hit a batter. And he is now 2-0 on Sawinski. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, 3 runs allowed by Liberatore. And the next pitch is swung on and missed. So I think the maddening thing about Liberatore is you look at him and you say, wow, that's good, that's good, that's good. And then you look up and he gives up a run an inning. And his ERA that you mentioned in AAA, I'm sure maddening for the Cardinals coaches there, too. Seems like his output would be better if he misses low. 3-1 now to Sawinski.
He just doesn't appear to be in attack mode at all.
Whether it's not having a repeatable delivery, 3-1 pitch is low, ball 4. You know, some pitchers just don't have great command. I mean, they just don't. So it's the big arm, that means something, but then the command really is important too. Command. That's a word that Ollie likes to use with us. He talks about command. And, everybody who's a coach at the big league level, that's what you look for. You want guys that are going to throw it to the spot they're aiming at. It makes catching it easier, framing it easier. And it is Mike Maddox out to talk to Liberatore just to try to keep him going. Cardinals, again, want him to go to at least 5, preferably 6 innings here today. But he has not retired a batter here in the 4th inning. A triple, a walk, a double, a walk. And Jason DeLay, and what you want here is strike 1. DeLay struck out his first time. And he shows bunt and takes a pitch. Low, ball 1.
My, oh my. The first pitch strikes have disappeared so far.
They have.
For Liberatore.
That was a changeup, and it was low, about a foot low. So he tried a different pitch, which I think is wise. But it does look like DeLay's going to bunt again. And he does show bunt, and he takes low, ball 2, and that was a strike. My goodness. That was right at the bottom of the zone. This is becoming an epidemic with this umpiring crew. As you know, John, I don't like to say much about umpires, but their strike zone this whole series has been ridiculously small. There's a bunt attempt back to Liberatore. He's got it, and he throws over to first base. A successful sacrifice for Jason DeLay. 1-3, and it advances Castillo to third and Sawinski to second. I do think umpiring is hard. I think they do a great job, but when they don't, well, they don't. Ji Hwan Bae was hit by a pitch, and he scored in the 3rd inning. He has a chance to give the Pirates the lead, so the Cardinals have the infield in. Pitch number 78 coming up, and there's a swing and a foul off the front foot of Bae. And hustling in from third is Castillo, just in case that's called a fair ball, but it was off the foot of Bae as he's hobbling around right now, feeling the brunt of that. It was a self-inflicted wound because he swung the bat and made that happen, but I like this player too. Good speed at the plate. He takes a curveball, strike 2, so he's in the hole.
Right now, Liberatore needs a strikeout.
He's got 3 of them. I would take a pop-up to the infield, too. Strikeout number 1. And the 0-2 delivery is a ground ball to the right side. Burleson has it. He's going to have to go to first to get an out as Castillo was off with the batted ball, and it wasn't hit hard enough. Even though Burleson was in, wasn't hit hard enough for him to be able to throw him out. So he gets the out at first base. Castillo scores, and it's 4-3 Pittsburgh. Boy, he didn't hit that hard enough to hurt anybody.
But he put it in play.
Yes, he did. He didn't strike out. So Bae, give him credit. He gets an RBI. And the Pirates have a 3-run bottom of the 4th inning with Newman at the plate. And he fouls the pitch off to the right. Strike 1 on him. He has bounced out to third and bounced out to short. The Cardinals will have the top of the order in the top of the 5th inning against Oviedo. Liberatore delivers, and there's a base hit to left field. Another hard hit ball. This time it's Kevin Newman who picks up his 24th RBI and a 4-run Pirate inning. And the Pirates now lead 5-3.
This is looking like the 3rd inning last night.
It really is. That ended up being a 6-run inning. And the Pirates had 8 hits in that inning. They only have 3 hits in this inning. But you add 2 walks to it, and that is a lot of traffic. Just like downtown Los Angeles. Swing and a hard hit ball foul, and the Pirates are just teeing off right now. That ball was crushed by Castro, but foul. He has walked and singled. And it looks like Liberatore is getting towards the end of his line here. And that is not what Oliver Marmol wanted. Next pitch is a changeup. There's a called strike. Couple of wild pitches for Liberatore. He's hit a batter. He's walked 4. He's given up 5 hits. And the next pitch will be pitch number 83 for him. We will see Jordan Hicks today. Maybe next inning. Fastball low, 1-2. Oliver Marmol desperately wants Liberatore to go 5 innings. And he is struggling here in the 4th. Does have 2 outs. Castro's at the plate. A 1-2 count on him. And the next pitch is high, 2-2. Guess you have to send him out for the 5th, don't you?
I think he does today, considering the pitchers used yesterday.
I believe I hear the phone ringing in the Cardinals bullpen in center field. Next pitch is grounded up the middle, but that's exactly where Paul DeYoung is. And he flips to Tommy Edman covering. And that'll do it, but the Pirates do the damage. They get 4 hits in the inning, 3 hits in the inning. They score 4 runs. And they have taken a big lead here as we go to the top of the 5th inning. The Pirates have now scored 5 runs, the Cardinals 3.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Have you been to the Long Branch Steakhouse? The Long Branch Steakhouse happens to be a family-owned restaurant in the small town of Gifford that just happens to serve up incredible steaks. We're talking fresh, hand-cut steaks served to perfection. So if your fantasy is to have a great meal in a great family restaurant in a great small community, visit the Long Branch Steakhouse. Oh, and don't forget to ask for the frog dressing, the Brussels sprouts, and the incredible macaroni and cheese. The Long Branch Steakhouse, located in beautiful downtown Gifford.
Loud and clearly better. Good vibes. Good vibes.
Hi, this is Steve from Good Vibes, and I'm here with Luke Goody. He's got some pretty goody vibes himself.
Well, Steve, when your name is Goody, you want to live up to it.
Let's see. In high school, you scored 1,480 points, snagged 600 rebounds, and nearly 300 assists in 100 games. That's pretty dang good, E.
It's different at the college level. They're all pretty dang good. That's why I work so hard at it.
Hey, your competition is Division I. Our competition is Amazon and Best Buy. No question, competition makes you better, and so does practice and hard work.
I always want to get better. That's how you win.
And we want to sell better stuff like LG OLED TVs. That's a win-win. Better processing, better panels, accurate color, make shows and sports look better.
Oh, so the orange and blue will look just like you're at the game.
Yeah, you know where I can get some tickets?
Former Cardinal Johan Oviedo will not figure in the decision today because the starter did not go the required 5 to be eligible for a win. And Oviedo gives way to another former Cardinal, Junior Fernandez. Fernandez pitches to the top of the order, Lars Nootbaar, and Nootbaar takes outside, ball 1. Junior can get the fastball up there at 100 miles an hour. When he has some command with his fastball, his changeup is a very effective pitch. The tall right-hander pitches. Fastball, strike called, and that hummed in there at 97. Oviedo, 3 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits over 4 innings. He didn't walk a batter and struck out 1. The Pirates have a lead of 5-3. Ground ball foul off to the right. 1-2 on Nootbaar. He led off the game with a double and scored the first of 2 runs in the first inning. Edman drove in the first run, then doubled and scored the Cardinal 3rd run. Fernandez dangles the right arm, leaning in, listening for the sign from Jason DeLay. Working out of the stretch with nobody on base. The 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. The Cardinals and the Phillies were on the air at high noon on Friday. 12:55. Ricky will have the lineups. I'll have the first pitch around 106, 107. The pitch inside. That almost hit Nootbaar's back foot. Lars is DHing today, 1 for 2. We're in the third game this home-and-home series. The Cardinals won 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. And with this series starting Monday, Lars has gone 3 out of 12. 2 doubles, 2 runs scored. The 3-2 pitch. Nootbaar sends it foul out of play down the left field line. On our Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard, after 4, Houston has a 2-0 lead over Philadelphia. Minnesota in the middle of the 4th inning is pounding the White Sox 10-0 in Chicago. Atlanta, Miami 3-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Arizona 1-0 in Milwaukee in the bottom of the 5th. There's a foul ball back to the screen by Nootbaar. Colorado with the Dodgers, that's 1-1. Washington at the Mets, delayed. Baltimore 5, Toronto 4, that's a final. Boston leads Tampa Bay 3-2. They're in the 4th inning. Top of the 4th in San Diego. San Francisco is up 3-1. Fernandez with the pitch. Nootbaar sends it foul out of play again, off to the left. Detroit leads at Seattle 3-2 after 5. In the bottom of the 5th inning, Cleveland has taken a 6-2 lead over Kansas City. That's in Cleveland. The Cubs lead 3-2 at Cincinnati in the top of the 4th. Texas 4, the Yankees 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Oakland a 1-0 lead at home against the Angels in the 5th. The pitch. There's a swing and a foul ball back. Toronto and Baltimore playing a doubleheader. Baltimore won the first one 5-4. Bottom of the 5th of the second one, 1-0 Toronto. The final day of the 2022 regular season. Right here, the Cardinals are on the downside of a 5-3 score. But Nootbaar, he's making Junior Fernandez work, coming on out of the bullpen. On for Johan Oviedo. The 3-2 pitch. That's outside, a leadoff walk for Nootbaar, and he earned that one. Before Tommy Edman steps in, let's step out for station identification on the St. Louis Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, brought to you by Tapman's Towing, the most trusted towing and roadside service in downstate Illinois. Call 328-2424 for Tapman's Towing.
Along with Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. Jim Jackson is our producer-engineer. Tyler Rosen, Matt Pajeski are working with us today in the St. Louis studio. Here's a fastball strike for Tommy Edman. Tommy is singled. He drove in a run in the first inning, stole second, and scored another. He doubled and scored on a base hit by Nolan Arenado in the third. Arenado's out of the game, and Ben DeLuzio is waiting on deck. He takes Arenado's spot in the lineup. A runner on, nobody out. Tommy checks his swing and takes a fastball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So far today, the Cardinals and the Pirates have 5 hits apiece. But the Pirates have taken advantage of walks and a hit by pitch and lead by 2 runs, 5-3 in the top of the 5th. There's a swing and the ball popped down the left field line, twisting foul into the stands. 1-2 on Edman. Celebrating the winning home run, touring a college with your kid, and finally updating that kitchen. Life is full of moments that matter. And Edward Jones Financial Advisor can help make sure that you're ready for all of them. Life is for living. Let's partner for all of it. Learn more at edwardjones.com. That's Edward Jones. 1-2 on Edman, playing shortstop. His first action in the 3 games here in Pittsburgh. Tommy has the average up to 264. Switch hitter batting left-handed, crowding the plate. The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a pop-up down the left field line. That's foul, out of play.
I'm ready for the triple.
A single in the first, double in the third. And Tommy has hit 4 triples in 2022. If he hits the ball out toward
left center
field out there by the bullpen gate,
no doubt he would get a triple.
Just like Andujar did for the Pirates in the 4-run fourth. The 1-2 pitch. Edman fouls it into the Cardinal dugout. Both Tommy Edman and Lars Nootbaar working the pitch count up on Junior Fernandez. He's thrown 15 pitches already to the first two batters. Nobody out in the Cardinal fifth inning. The tying run is at the plate. Edman has hit 13 home runs. Fernandez looks to first. The pitch. A swing and a ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to second. Out on to first base. Out. Double play. 6-4-3 going Newman to Castro to Castillo.
Well, you know it has to be hit hard if you're going to double up Tommy Edman, and it was right to the shortstop and a quick turn at second base by Castro. 2 outs with 1 pitch.
Now Ben DeLuzio. DeLuzio got into the game last night. He had a ground out, a strikeout, and a line out to third. He hit the ball hard off David Bednar. And the third baseman, Hayes, had to jump catching it. Here's a foul off to the left going for a first pitch fastball. DeLuzio is here because he can run the ball down in the outfield.
That's right.
And he can run when he's on the bases.
The best Cardinals defensive outfield starts with him being in center. We haven't seen a lot of them, but we know that to be true.
The pitch, outside and low. When we were talking with Oliver Marmol before the games, going back about a month and a half ago, this was after Harrison Bader was traded to the Yankees for Jordan Montgomery. I said, who's your best center fielder in the organization? And he was quick to bring up Ben DeLuzio. The pitch to DeLuzio is fouled into the Cardinal dugout.
And that's before we saw him. Well, we did see him in spring training, but he knew all the reports about him, and he did see him in spring and knows what he's capable of.
1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the fifth inning, and the Pirates lead by 2, 5-3. Matthew Liberatore will be going back out there for the fifth inning. The pitch by Fernandez, a swing and a ground ball foul. Stubby Clapp with play. Oh, he had it and then dropped it. Stubby doesn't normally go after those.
No, I'm going to call that a hit, and not an error, though. We'll wait for the scorer. But he had to go to his left. He, had to barehand it.
Stubby Clapp is all fungo first team.
Yes, he is.
He can hit ground balls and fly balls with the best of them. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing, and the ball's hit in the air. Right center field, tracked by Bay. The center fielder makes the catch. One center fielder takes care of the other. A walk, a double play, a fly out. We're halfway through the game, the final game of the regular season. The Pirates lead the Cardinals 5-3.
Long live the moment with Topps baseball cards. Collecting is fun for both kids and adults. Packs feature everything from top stars, rookies, game-used memorabilia, and autographs from baseball players around the league, as well as special inserts and surprises. Find packs at local retail and hobby shops and on Topps.com. For more information on products and promotions, follow along on social media with @Topps and visit Topps.com to start your own collection today.
Need a getaway? Make the short drive to Hannibal, Missouri, and let the fun begin. Families will love exploring the Mark Twain Cave, discovering fun museums, and catching a riverboat ride on the mighty Mississippi. Travelers looking for romance can reconnect as they stroll historic downtown, enjoy wine tasting at Cave Hollow Winery, and relax at a romantic B&B. Want adventure? Try our thrilling ghost tour or escape rooms. Start planning your Hannibal getaway. Go to visit Hannibal.com today.
There's the weather, then there's St. Louis serious weather. Like all of the weather crammed into one 24-hour period. At On the Run, we're serious about St. Louis. It's why, when the Cards score 6, our drinks are only 60 cents the next day at participating locations. So root for the hometown Cardinals and take advantage of this hometown deal at your local On the Run, where we are St. Louis serious.
Okay, 3 more climbers, 7 loggers.
Ted's sustainably sourced logging company is growing a new branch.
What about truck driver contracts?
Which means a new HR manager will be the first hire to fall.
Then we'll need to staff up the warehouse.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Matthew Liberatore throws strike 1 to keep Brian Hayes. Hayes has grounded into 2 double plays today facing Liberatore. A check swing and a curveball down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And we had some tension and some excitement between innings because Hannah won the pierogi race. And she has now tied 2 others.
Here's a ground ball to short, backhanded by Edmond, who throws low but caught by Burleson.
Bit of an upset, John, and now there's a 3-way tie for first place, and they have promised a bonus pierogi race just to make sure they can declare a winner. This is, I'm telling you, there's some excitement building here at PNC Park.
How lucky are we to be here for the bonus pierogi race?
Well, I wonder when they'll do that.
It's just like being in San Francisco when they have a sale on T-shirts down on the wharf. How lucky you are to be there. Here's a pitch in the dirt, and that bounces away from Andrew Kisner. Of course, every day you go down there, it says sale on all the stores.
Yes, it does. But not every day do you get a bonus pierogi race.
The 1-0 pitch, a swing and a miss. A big swing by Andujar, going for a curveball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. A single, a triple, a run scored for Miguel Andujar. The 1-1 pitch inside. They have to run those races between innings because they don't want the players to hit a tater.
Is that right?
That's right.
There's a little known fact.
The 2-1 pitch. That's hit hard into center field. A base hit. 3 for 3 for Andujar against Matthew Liberatore. O'Neill Cruz, a strikeout, a walk, and a run scored. And if Cruz hits the ball hard, he can hit into a double play. He's grounded into 2 of those.
Well, it hasn't been an easy afternoon for Matthew Liberatore. He has now allowed 6 Pirate hits and a few more base runners, 4 walks plus a hit by pitch.
There's a one hopper to first. Burleson throws to second, out, back to first, double play. That ball was scorched on 1 hop to Burleson.
Well done.
He played it like a line drive, threw a strike to second, and $100 to Cardinals Care from Wells Fargo Advisors on the 3-6-3 double play. We're going to the 6th with the Pirates leading 5-3.
Disasters, floods, crisis. These events can take a toll on your health. Stress, anxiety, and other symptoms are common reactions after a disaster. Show Me Hope, Missouri's crisis counseling program, has free and confidential support for anyone impacted by the severe floods that struck St. Louis in July. Our disaster distress helpline provides immediate crisis counseling. Visit moshowmehope.org to get connected to local providers. Brought to you by Missouri Department of Mental Health.
Hey baseball fans, we're all about protecting our home turf here in St. Louis. You should do the same for your home with Country Financial Insurance. Most home insurance doesn't account for inflation, but with Country Financial, yours can. If something happens to your home, make sure you can rebuild the same house in the same place. Call a local representative or 866-COUNTRY and get a solid defense for your home. Home insurance policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Casualty Insurance Company, or Country Preferred Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
That's the sound of the millions of disposable water bottles impacting global plastic pollution. Imagine if each one of those bottles could instead be made from corn, grown right here in Illinois. It's a real possibility. Unlike traditional plastic, plant-based plastic is renewable and has a lower carbon footprint, making it a pretty refreshing homegrown solution. Learn what's possible at watchusgrow.org/corn.
What do Ford and your St. Louis Cardinals have in common? One heck of a lineup. That's what. From Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 45 years, to the SUVs with the highest owner loyalty, like America's all-time best-selling Explorer, the built wild Bronco, and the versatile Escape. Visit your quality Ford dealers for exclusive offers on the official truck and SUV of your St. Louis Cardinals. Based on IHS Market 1946 to current U.S. total new cumulative registrations for all vehicles identified as SUVs. Based on 1977 to 2021 CY total sales.
Maryville University offers market-relevant programs in partnership with local and national corporations so students gain the skills they need to succeed in the workforce of the future. Learn more at maryville.edu. Marcano is the new second baseman. Castro goes to third. The new pitcher, Manny Banuelos. Tucapita Marcano at second base. Corey Dickerson leads off for the Cardinals. Hits the first pitch. High in the air, short left center field. Out goes the shortstop, Newman, to make the catch in short left. One pitch, one out, as Banuelos is off to a good start for Pittsburgh. One out for Juan Yepez. The best of Missouri Market returns to Missouri Botanical Gardens October 7th through the 9th. This 3-day market offers baked goods, handcrafted items, custom jewelry, and
much more.
Thank you for turning the mic on.
Yep.
From nearly 100 food producers and crafters, much more. Visit the events calendar for more information at ExplorerSt.Louis.com. The ball outside to Yepez.
Junior Fernandez has a shot at being on the plus side of a victory if the Pirates can hold on here as he pitched the fifth inning. A scoreless fifth inning.
And there's a ball that's hit foul out of play. And Yepez has a force play. A ground ball to third, another force play with a ground ball to short. 0 for 2 after driving in the winning run in the 10th inning last night. So Key Brian Hayes is done for the season. Here's a swing, and the ball's popped up. Foul territory, third base side, and the ball goes over the screen. No play for Castro, just moving from second to third base. Manny Banuelos, the third pitcher of the day for the Pirates. The first two, former Cardinals, Oviedo, and then Junior Fernandez. Banuelos with the pitch. Foul ball back to the screen. 1-2 on Yepez. Yepez with 16 home runs at AAA in 50 games. 76 games with the Cardinals. He has hit 12 home runs, driving in 30. And the Cardinals got him from the Atlanta Braves a few years back for Matt Adams. Juan Yepez. Yepez takes a breaking ball in the dirt. Delay lobs a new ball to the mound. He recovers the old one on the infield grass and throws that over to the Pirate dugout.
Looks like Jordan Hicks is going to have the bottom of the sixth inning, and this is a pretty important inning. From the Cardinals' point of view, they're getting a look at Jordan Hicks and hoping that a little rest has kind of calmed down whatever he was dealing with.
And here's a ball fouled off to the right. That's going to be a souvenir in the lower level.
It wasn't major, but it was just a little bit of arm fatigue. And to have Hicks at his best in the playoffs would be a huge boost for the Cardinals. He has such a big arm that he could be a difference maker a lot of ways.
So he'll face the Pirates in the bottom of the sixth inning. Banuelos pitch in the dirt. 3-2 on Juan Yepez. Alec Burleson is on deck. Burleson has hit one home run. That was off a position player for the Dodgers. As Burleson was pinch hitting for Albert Pujols tonight, Albert hit home runs 699 and 700 at Dodger Stadium. So get Yepez on and see if Burleson can pop one. The pitch. A swing and a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. Yepez thought that may have hit the ground, but he's out on strikes. So 2 outs, nobody on for Burleson. Burleson with a ground out to second, a ground out to first. And in Pittsburgh, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, he's 0 for 7 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Burleson, 23 years old. He hit .331 at AAA and takes outside from the lefty, Manny Banuelos.
For those that missed it, our pregame show on Friday, Game 1 of the Wild Card Series, pregame show will begin at 12 o'clock, so high noon with the play-by-play at 12:55. And it's going to be a fun series against the Phillies.
Here's a pitch low and outside.
With hopes of advancing to play the Atlanta Braves in the NLDS.
And a lot to talk about with this 2022 season leading into the postseason on Friday. The 2-0 pitch. That's grounded hard into center field, a base hit for Burleson. He took that one right back through the middle.
Good at-bat against the left-hander, too, for him. I think that kind of at-bat gets people's attention. You know, he has not been tearing the cover off the ball. I can't say that about him, but he's also not striking out. Putting the ball in play. He's had some good at-bats. Hit some balls hard that didn't get anything to show for it. And, you know, you see the promise in Burleson, for sure.
He has 9 hits in 47 at-bats, a double, 4 runs scored, and he walked 5 times with a homer and 3 RBIs. Burleson is on with 2 outs. Banuelos' pitch, check swing and a strike to Dylan Carlson batting from the right side, where Dylan hits .305 compared to about .210 left-handed. 1 for 2 batting left-handed against Oviedo today. Carlson stands deep in the batter's box. He's the tying run. Dylan checks his swing and takes high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. For our post-game coverage, we've added a couple of segments. Redbird Roundtable, where Ricky, Mike Claiborne, Dan McLaughlin, and I will kick things around in a couple of segments before each of our postseason broadcasts. That'll be a part of the pregame show starting at noon on Friday.
I think that'll be fun.
Pitch in the dirt. And a 2-1 count on Dylan Carlson. Lots to cover and lots to talk about. So the Phillies are shaping their roster, and the Cardinals will have theirs shaped up and ready to go on Friday morning. Zach Wheeler will pitch Game 1 for the Phillies, and the Cardinals are still determining their starter. The 2-1 pitch. Carlson takes inside, 3-1. That one didn't miss by much. Tight strike zone for the pitchers in Game 162 here in Pittsburgh. Carlson is looking for something to drive with 2 outs and Burleson at first base. Banuelos pitches. Carlson takes ball 4. And Kisner comes up with 2 on, 2 outs. Walks got Liberatore in trouble. Let's see if a walk here by Banuelos can get him into a world of trouble. And here comes Oscar Marine, the pitching coach, on a slow walk out of the Pirate dugout. Well, you go back a few years with Clint Hurdle, and even before that with Jim Leland. Back in the 80s, Leland had a terrific lineup here. Very good defensive team. Andy Van Slyke was one of the leaders in center field. But he just didn't have a clear-cut closer to get them over the top in the National League Championship Series. But those teams were really good, and they were packing Three Rivers Stadium.
Doug Drabek was really outstanding as a pitcher during that time, and the outfield could go get him anywhere. I mean, that was as good an outfield as you're going to find. And people forget how good an outfielder Barry Bonds was as a young player. He was an outstanding player. Andy Van Slyke says best left fielder he ever saw as a young player. Big arm and everything.
Andrew Kisner takes a pitch over at the knees, strike 1. An off-speed pitch on the first offering from Manny Banuelos. Banuelos got the first 2. Dickerson on a pop-up. Yepes on a strikeout on a 3-2 pitch. and gave up a hit to Burleson and a walk to Carlson. The 1-strike pitch here for Kisner. Kisner swings and he pops it up. It's foul and out of play. 0-2 the count. On the final day of the regular season, Baltimore 5-4 over Toronto in Game 1. They're tied 1-1 in the bottom of the 6th, Game 2 at Camden Yards. So they had a really early start. Oh, 2, 2 down. The runners lead at first and second. The pitch, Kisner takes in the dirt for a ball.
Having been there, John, one thing I always think of in the last day of the season, and obviously for the teams that are out of the playoffs, is there are several players playing today, and they don't know it yet, but several players playing today in their last Major League game ever. And you know, time will kind of pass that along. It's clear with Pujols and Molina in terms of regular season, but some players will never be big leaguers, and there's some managers that are going to lose their jobs at the end of the day today. Again, not speculating who or which teams, but it's going to happen. It always does.
Fastball away, strikes out Kisner, swinging. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Manny Banuelos, leaving 2 on. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Pirates are leading 5-3.
Has it felt like life stood still this year, except for your worsening knee pain? If you've put off that joint replacement you need, now is the time. Mercy's joint replacement experts are ready to safely replace your knee so you can get back in motion. Get a free guide to knee replacement at mercy.net/cardsknee. Visit mercy.net/cardsknee for your free guide. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pre- or post-game meal at Xenia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $149. Book yours today at MarriottStLouisGrand.com. That's MarriottStLouisGrand.com. Proud partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Take me out to Club Car Wash and then we'll head to the game. Buy me a membership really fast. Unlimited means that I'll keep coming back and we'll root for the Cardinals in cars, trucks, and SUVs with free towels, vacuums, and detail protected ceramic X3.
Official car wash of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
Attention, do you suffer from severe fried chicken-related cravings? If so, Kentucky Fried Chicken's $6 2-piece drum and thigh combo may be right for you. The combo contains tasty chicken, creamy mashed potatoes, a flaky biscuit, and an ice-cold drink. Side effects may include more money in your wallet, happiness, and the urge to lick your fingers. Order KFC's 2-piece drum and thigh combo on the KFC app for just $6. That's finger-licking good. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Tax extra.
Jordan Hicks activated from the 15-day IL today. He missed 18 games because of right arm fatigue and neck spasms. And he's going to pitch to 6, 7, and 8 in the order. Castillo, Sawinski, and DeLay were in the bottom of the 6th with the Pirates up by 2 runs, 5-3.
When Jordan's right, he's as tough as anybody. His stuff is as good as anybody. And oddly, not always a swing and miss guy, but he is a weak contact inducer.
And a big outing for him. Will he be on the postseason roster as part of the Cardinal bullpen come Friday?
I believe he will be.
Hicks working from the first base side of the rubber, barrels a fastball in there for a strike. He throws 98 to 102, 103. Diego Castillo, an RBI double and a run scored in the 4-run 4th inning. Hicks' next pitch, a swing, and the ball is lined to right, a base hit. And that goes down the line into the corner in foul territory. Castillo pulls up at second with a leadoff double. Let's pause for station identification on the Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, brought to you by Tapman's Towing, the most trusted towing and roadside service in downstate Illinois. Call 328-2424 for Tapman's Towing.
Our producer-engineers, Jim Jackson, Tyler Rosen, Matt Pajeski are in the St. Louis studio with us today. Joe Pop will have our post-game show. Along with Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney at PNC Park. The Pirates bat in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runner at second, nobody out. Jordan Hicks with a long look to second base. His pitch. A swing and a ground ball to the second baseman, Paul DeYoung. DeYoung throws out Sawinski with Castillo taking third. And that's good baseball right there with the Pirates advancing the runner.
And another sharply hit ball up to Jordan Hicks. The first batter, Castillo, hit a 100-mile-an-hour sinker down the right field line. It just shows how hitters can adjust to velocity.
Jason DeLay, a sacrifice, advancing 2 runners that came across in the 4-run 4th inning. DeLay struck out the first time up. The Cardinals play the infield in. DeLay takes one inside a fastball, backing him off the plate at 100 miles an hour. 5 earned runs on 6 hits over 5 innings for Matthew Liberatore. He walked 4. Hit a batter, struck out 3, and threw 2 wild pitches. Ground ball to short. Backhanded by Tommy Edman. The throw home. The tag out. Just in time. Oh, that was close.
I think he may have slid short at the plate. I don't think he got to the plate. I think the tag was a little bit late, but I think he stuck just before he got to the plate. We'll see if the Pirates want to take a look at this or not. But to the naked eye, I just think it was a problem with the slide.
Derek Shelton was checking with the video room, and we play on. Out at the plate on the fielder's choice, Diego Castillo.
And he did. His foot just didn't quite get to the home plate area. And, I mean, it wasn't a bad slide, but he just kind of stuck a little bit as he slid, and Kisner was quick to get the tag on his leg.
Castillo is out at the plate, runner at first base, and the pitch goes low for a ball. 2 outs in the Pirate half of the 6th inning.
How good has Tommy Edman looked in this game?
Tommy Edman has put on a show. Back at shortstop after sitting out some games in this Pirate series. The pitch by Hicks. Strike called, inside corner, 99 on the fastball. Ji-Hwan Bae, a hit by pitch, a run scored. And a soft ground out to first, driving in a run in the 4th inning. 2 outs in the 6th. Hicks with a look to first, the pitch. And it's a ball high. Pre-register for Cardinal Spring Training 2023. Join us for spring training baseball in warm, sunny Jupiter, Florida. Cardinals Vacations provides everything you need. Hotel, game tickets, and
more.
For details, visit cardinals.com/vacations. Here's a swing and the ball foul out of play off to the left. That's cardinals.com/vacations or call 1-800-892-7687.
One name we haven't talked enough about, or I haven't brought up enough, is Cardinal reliever Ryan Helsley, who left the game yesterday with a jammed middle finger. And we saw Ryan in the clubhouse, and his comments were that, he's been very careful with it, been taking care of it.
Here's a ball slashed down the left field line, and that's just foul.
Oh, I don't know.
Just missed the line.
The third base coach is asking the Pirates to make a phone call and see whether that was fair or not.
Called foul by Brennan Miller, the third base umpire. Ji-Hwan Bae coming back to the batter's box, and it was a foul ball.
They say play on. So the middle finger was actually jammed as his hand steadied him on the ground, catching the line drive that was hit to him. He just jammed his finger, and the explanation was it was like a finger pop playing basketball. When the basketball hits and kind of jams your finger.
The runner bluffs a move from first base, and DeLay stops. Ball 3 is low and inside to left-handed batting Ji-Hwan Bae.
He believes he will be okay for Friday, but you never know on a thing like that. You just hope that kind of goes away. He's just kind of babying it right now, which you should do. And, of course, he's getting all kinds of treatment, high-tech treatment on it to make sure it heals faster.
On 3-2 with 2 outs. DeLay leans. He takes off at first. The pitch is slashed into left for a base hit. Stopping at second Delay, first and second, 2 outs, and Kevin Newman is coming up. There's another hard hit ball.
It is just odd to me that you can throw 100 miles an hour and have balls put in play so often against Jordan Hicks. Again, his strikeout rate's not high, his whiff rate's not high. And
but
yet
how
his
straight
velocity is.
are those fastballs?
Well, but and I wouldn't even say, I'd say his movement's pretty good too. I don't know if it's...
Can't tell as high up as we are right here, and I really can't tell with the way the light is hitting the monitor.
Could be location. It could even be location.
There's Newman. He has an RBI single and 3 at-bats, taking strike 1 from Jordan Hicks.
It's a bit of a mystery to me, frankly, because we've seen it before with Jordan, that people just put the ball in play against him.
Hicks is trying to work around 2 base runners but 2 outs and keep the score at 5-3 Pittsburgh. Here's a turnaround, no throw to second base. Delay is the runner there with Bay on first.
I still want him in my bullpen. I just think he's a big weapon.
Hicks with the sign. Kisner puts down the target. From the belt, the pitch. Outside and low, backhanded by Kisner. 1 ball, 1 strike on Kevin Newman. Newman is batting .275. He played in 148 games for the Pirates last year and hit .226. He had 5 homers, 39 RBIs. Less playing time this year, 2 homers, 23 driven in. The pitch to the right-handed batter is chopped to the second baseman, Paul DeYoung, who throws out Newman. There was a runner out at the plate and 2 left on. Ricky has the 7th. The Pirates lead 5-3.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Long's Garage in Urbana and Jasper Engines and Transmissions offer cost-effective solutions to your present engine or transmissions trouble. Avoid a costly new car purchase or high lease payments by putting new life into your present vehicle. Let Long's Garage install a Jasper remanufactured engine or transmission with a 3-year, 100,000-mile nationwide warranty and available premium service plan. Call Long's Garage at 367-3942. Long's Garage, 217-367-3942.
Hi, this is Steve from Good Vibes, and I'm here with Luke Goody. He's got some pretty goody vibes himself.
Well, Steve, when your name is Goody, you want to live up to it.
Let's see. In high school, you scored 1,480 points, snagged 600 rebounds, and nearly 300 assists in 100 games. That's pretty dang good, E.
It's different at the college level. They're all pretty dang good. That's why I work so hard at it.
Hey, your competition is Division I. Our competition is Amazon and Best Buy. No question, competition makes you better, and so does practice and hard work.
I always want to get better. That's how you win.
And we want to sell better stuff like LG OLED TVs. That's a win-win. Better processing, better panels, accurate color, make shows and sports look better.
Oh, so the orange and blue will look just like you're at the game.
Yeah, you know where I can get some tickets?
We go to the top of the 7th inning. The Cardinals trailing the Pirates by a score of 5-3.
Yadier Molina is going to bat for Lars Nootbaar in the DH spot after DeYoung steps in.
We have not seen Yadi in this series yet. And the fans, of course, they got to see an awful lot of Albert Pujols, and they were excited about that, but they've not seen Yadi, so they are on their feet for the guy who's on deck. How about that, with DeYoung at the plate, leading off the top of the 7th inning. Banuelos out for his 2nd inning of work, and a swing and a miss by Paulie D, who has popped out and bounced out in this game. Cardinals trailing by 2. We saw Yadi take several at-bats against Genesis Cabrera and Packy Naughton this afternoon in a kind of a simulated situation. Tyler O'Neill was a part of that. Nolan Gorman swinging a foul. Ivan Herrera was doing the catching for that. So the Cardinals have all kind of their extra guys with them, even though they're not activated, which I think is a good thing. Give him the experience. Why not? One and two the count on Paul DeYoung leading things off, and it's outside 2-2. The game brought to you by Budweiser, an official beer of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. Banuelos peers over his glove for a sign. He's working with DeLay, the catcher. And the next pitch is a fastball on the outside corner, and that's a called strike 3. And he may have gone anyway. Tried to check his swing, and here is Yadier Molina.
For the Cardinals, number 4, Yadier Molina will bat for Nootbaar.
Catcher Jason DeLay coming out. He's going to use up a mound visit just so Yadi gets more applause. I like that. I guess that's why he's doing it. I can't imagine they didn't talk about him in the pregame meeting. Gives the Cardinal fans on hand here at PNC Park more time to stand and applaud for Yadier Molina. And will this be his last at-bat in the regular season in the big leagues? Swing and a miss. Strike one to Yadi. You hit the ball sharply several times in that little simulation game. He would love to end his career with a hit as well. Next delivery to Molina is low. And, of course, Yadi, Albert, we'll see them in St. Louis over the weekend and hopefully beyond that. But for a regular season at-bat, this is the final one for number 4. It was Yadier Molina Day yesterday in St. Louis. And Molina at the plate now, and he takes high. 2-1.
Does Yadi catch every game in the postseason?
I think he might. I think there might be some matchups where you'd think otherwise. Maybe a longer series, maybe not, if the Cardinals get further along. I think that's a great question. The wind, the pitch to Molina. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Molina, 261 at-bats, 215 his average, 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. And he has 2 stolen bases in 2022.
And he's had a good final month of his career, again, regular season career as a Cardinal, as a big leaguer. Ali Marmol challenging him to that, and he has responded. The 2-2 pitch to Yadi is fouled back. And it is just the 7th inning, so it's certainly possible that Yadi could bat again in this game. So maybe not the final at-bat. But you have to think that it could be. Number 4 at the plate, deep in the box. Facing Banuelos, the 2-2 pitch is raked foul. He hit it hard, but that's going to be a souvenir. And a pretty good catch by a fan who is jumping for joy after catching that line drive barehanded and backhanded. You got to be kidding me. I wouldn't even try that. So it is Molina at the plate. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle. Molina batting for Nootbaar. The 2-2 pitch to Yadi is looped towards the second baseman, and he makes the play. And that is out number 2, but hit or not. The applause for Yadier Molina by the Cardinal fans here at PNC Park and Cardinal fans everywhere.
We're going to have a pitching change here with 2 outs and Tommy Edman coming up.
And this pitching change is brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We'll be right back.
Cardinals Nation loves their pets like they love their Cardinals, and that's why they trust Dinovite. For over 20 years, Dinovite has helped pet mom and dads create a healthy diet for their furry family. Dinovite is an all-natural daily whole food supplement that helps support your dog's immune system and digestion while giving them the healthy skin and shiny coat they love. Go to Dinovite.com and get on track to a healthy pet. That's DINOVITE.com.
The Cardinals Magazine
The care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt. The Cardinal tradition, the history, it will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Did you know that Mercy is the official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals? And what we do for them, we can do for you. Don't let sports-related pain ruin your game. Talk with a Mercy Sports Medicine Pro. We'll help you get back in the game and help you take your performance to the next level. Find your Mercy Pro at mercy.net/GoCards. That's mercy.net/GoCards. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
I'm Whitey Herzog. If you want a career with a future, consider joining one of the finest apprenticeship programs in the country.
Got out of college, my career choices were very limited, and this provided me with a plan for the present and the future at the same time.
I like working my hands. I like leaving and seeing exactly what I accomplished that day.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was making less than I make as a first-year apprentice painter.
The St. Louis Painting and Decorating Foundation reminds you it's your future.
Check out stlouispdf.org on the web.
Nick Mears is off the injured list, was activated here during this series. The Cardinals have seen him once in this series, and he is now in to face Tommy Edman, who has single, doubled, and bounced into a double play. As Mears, hard-throwing right-hander, and throws, I believe it's a knuckle curveball. It's a sharp breaker for sure. Big arm, and the pitch is a breaking ball and a called strike. Actually swung at it. Tommy did.
I like the hard contact today by Tommy Edman.
No doubt. Even the double play he hit into in the fifth inning was hit hard. So Banuelos is out of the game. There's a little looper into right field. Another hit for Tommy Edman. A two-out hit. His third hit of the game. And he is on for Ben DeLuzio. So a rude greeting for Nick Mears. Johan Oviedo started the game for Pittsburgh, went 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. Did not walk a batter, to his credit, and struck out 1. Cardinal starter was Matthew Liberatore, and he was not as lucky. He went 5 innings, gave up 6 hits, 4 walks, hit a batter, gave up 5 runs, and he did strike out 3, all of them in the second inning. Struck out the side in the second.
That's Tommy's 11th 3-hit game. Only Paul Goldschmidt has more with 12.
Fastball misses high to Ben DeLuzio, who's playing center field now. Arenado started the game in this position and went 1 for 2. Turned a double play and also had a base hit and an RBI. Breaking pitch is inside for a ball. 2-0 on DeLuzio. Don't think Edman would be running here. Be surprised if he did. Next pitch is swung on and missed. DeLuzio hitting 158 in his first year as a big leaguer. He is not a young player. He's been around minor league free agent, so he went through 6 years in the minor leagues. And he swings and misses at the next delivery. Maybe another guy that you think about the timing of where he was in his career and having to miss a season. Just a killer for a lot of players. Very, very, very tough thing.
And there was only so much the minor league players could do at the alternate sites.
Right. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Mears blows it by DeLuzio. And that'll do it for the Cardinals here in the 7th inning. Time for the 7th inning stretch presented by Dynamite. Are we going to have another pierogi race? Maybe. Boy, I can't wait to watch it if it's true. Visit Dynamite.com. Get on track to a healthy pet. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pirates 5, Cardinals 3.
So, this date was really fun.
Yeah, thanks for dinner.
For sure. For sure. Not really sure why I'm playing with my keys. I literally took an Uber here.
Oh, me too. Can I drive around?
Start the night out right, because you can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Decide to ride. This message is brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber. Copyright 2022, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
There was this guy who had a close circle of friends. They did everything together. They threw dinner parties, went on fishing trips, hung out at the beach. They were inseparable. But then, one of his friends got in serious debt. He needed money. So he set this guy up, framed him, and had him arrested. All for 30 pieces of silver.
Jesus was sold out. He gets us. All of us. Visit hegetsus.com.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds, on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals Checking with Central Bank and get a 1982 Willie McGee jersey and 2 game tickets. Member FDIC.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. True Cardinals fans know a thing or two about road trips, and whether those roads lead you home or to a home plate in another city, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. However you get around, by car, pickup, bike, tractor, or motorhome, Missouri Farm Bureau will design a custom auto policy to fit your needs. Whatever road you travel, if you're a Missouri driver, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
To find an agent near you, visit MOFB.com.
Seventh inning stretch was presented by Dynavite. Treats for happy and healthy pets. Visit Dynavite.com. And we had Take Me Out to the Ball Game during the seventh inning, which is very traditional. And we did not have the bonus pierogi race. So I'm still on pins and needles. And it's Jake Woodford who has the bottom of the seventh inning. It's been a solid year for Jake. Very, very solid year for Jake. As he has been in 26 games, 4-0 record, with just a 2.33 ERA. The 1-0 pitch to Castro is bounced foul past the Cardinals dugout, and that goes down the right field line. And the ball person makes a nice play on the backhand. 1-1. I have a feeling there are 15,319 folks here today. I believe that's the paid attendance. That's my best guess. Curveball is swung on and missed. Actually, the slider from Woodford, which has been a good pitch for him. Tommy Edman plays musical chairs and goes back to the shortstop position. He was in shallow right field, so more of a straight-up defense with 2 strikes, which I like better. I like that. I think the hitter's just going to try to react here. If you give up a hit with 2 strikes against the shift, you get frustrated as a pitcher. Next pitch is a called strike 3 on the outside corner. He got him with a slider and got the benefit of the doubt. Outside corner plus. But it was a good pitch either way for Woodford, and it's out number 1. Enjoyed the show as a regular season comes to a spectacular conclusion, and get ready for what happens next. MLB postseason begins Friday. Go to MLB.com/postseason for the full schedule. It will be a show indeed. Fastball misses high. Again, that might have been the slider too. Velocity-wise, it's a shorter breaking pitch that Jake has developed. He has thrown the curveball most of his life, and the slider is developing, and I think developing fast. The 1-0 pitch, that's a called strike, and another breaker from Jake. And he's facing Tecupita Marcano. I was hoping I'd say his name one more time. Love that name.
He's from Tecupita,
yes,
Venezuela.
What are the odds of that? Breaking pitch misses outside. Two balls, one strike, one out. Named after your hometown. Tecupita Marcano. Got to say it again. Swing and a miss. Late on that delivery. 2-2. On deck is Miguel Andujar. As Jake Woodford's trying for a quick 7th inning. Cardinals will have Dickerson, Yepez, and Burleson in the 8th as they trail this one by 2. A 4-run 4th inning off of Matthew Liberatore. That's really been the difference in this game. The Cardinals jumped out to a lead, 2-0 after 1. 3-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Pirates scored a run in the 3rd and then 4 more in the 4th. That's been the scoring. Next pitch is a ground ball to the right side, and a good play by Paul DeYoung. Off-balance throw, and he threw it away. And that's going to allow the runner to get to second base, as it could be an infield hit, but it will be an error. And that is error number 66 for the Cardinals. They got to within 2 innings of breaking a team record for fewest errors. But the wild throw by Paul DeYoung is scored an error, appropriately so. Base hit and an error. And a runner at second base as Paul DeYoung made his 7th error of the year. He's played a good second base today, but that throw was very much offline to Burleson at first. So 66 errors, that ties the team record for fewest errors, so just don't make another one. Fastball, a called strike to Andujar. And if memory serves, that was the 2019 Cardinals. And it was that made 66 errors. And at the time, they broke the team record. Ground ball left side, and that's Yepez who has it. The throw is on the money, and he gets Miguel Andujar, who had been 3 for 3 in this game. So the runner, Marcano, advances to third with 2 outs. And O'Neill Cruz will bat. And we get a big hello, don't we?
Well, a barge going down the Allegheny River.
You think they see us waving to them?
Oh, sure they do.
Oh, good. The Allegheny.
So do the airplane pilots going by our booth.
Good point.
Going into the airport.
Maybe the space station. Cameras from that. There's a breaking pitch outside to Cruz, who has struck out, walked, and scored. And he bounced into a double play, which was a really good play by Burleson. A 3-6-3 double play. The Cardinals have turned 3 double plays in this game. Again, they lead baseball in that department. Woodford delivers a good pitch inside corner. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. That had a little hop to it.
Now he's trying to pick up Paul DeYoung, who made the throwing error that allowed Marcano scoring position.
He's at third base right now with 2 outs. The high set and the pitch, and that's another good fastball inside corner. And Woodford is hitting his spots. Well, you can't always assume what might have happened, but had the throw not been errant, maybe it's an infield hit, maybe that ground ball to third's a double play. You can't assume it, but it might have been. But the Cardinals trying to get out of this inning here, trailing by 2. Curveball misses low to O'Neill Cruz, named after Paul O'Neill by his father, who was a big Yankee fan. He grew up in the Dominican Republic. They love the Yankees. I would say that's very true of the entire country, having been there. They love the Yankees, they love the Cardinals, they love the Dodgers. I think that's a fair statement. A lot of Pirates would play in Santiago in the Dominican Republic. So they like to follow that big league team there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Woodford to Cruz. That ground ball is hit to Burleson, who has it on 1 hop. He takes it himself. He's been busy today. He's done a nice job over there at first base. And the Pirates are retired here in the 7th inning. The voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney, will have the top of the 8th inning as the Cardinals are playing their final game of the regular season, trailing the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh by a score of 5-3.
Since 1994, Matex Service Company has been the preferred heating, cooling, plumbing, sewer, and electrical provider in East Central Illinois. Now is the best time to ensure your home's heating and air system is ready to keep you comfortable year-round. So, your area's top-rated service team is giving you 1 month of heating and air maintenance for free when you join our ProTune monthly maintenance program. With a team of thoroughly trained, licensed, and background check technicians ready to serve you, Matex has the solutions you need to ensure your home is comfortable all year long. Matex. Feel the difference.
Like most banks, we offer an app that lets you do pretty much everything you need from your pocket. But at Iroquois Federal, we believe great banking is less about the app you tap and more about what you tap into. And for us, that's a hometown bank where decisions are made locally by the same folks you'll bump into on the bleachers at the next big game, providing the hometown touch that's made us part of the community for nearly 140 years. Iroquois Federal. Still friendly, still local, still here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's what's on sale right now at Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Thanks, Chris. We have Frigidaire dishwashers. Whoa, $150 off.
Incredible savings. Let's go to the phone lines now. Caller, are you there?
Hey, this is Dennis Regan, chairman of Dick Van Dyke Appliance World.
Well, this music is loud.
We have top-mount refrigerators in stock. Washing machines starting at $529. Ranges and microwaves in stainless steel. Plus free financing available. Wow!
At Carpet Weavers Flooring and Furniture Gallery, we're flooring people with amazing service, great design advice, and unbeatable selection and the best prices in town. It's the perfect time to update your home with waterproof flooring, carpet, hardwood, tile, and more. Then complete your rooms by shopping our incredible selection of furniture and accessories. We also offer great financing options. Carpet Weavers Flooring and Furniture Gallery. We're flooring people.
On the web.
It's Nick Mears coming out to open up inning number 8 with the Cardinals down by 2. And Corey Dickerson checks his swing, taking strike 1. Mears has come out of the bullpen throwing strikes, giving up a hit to Tommy Edman. And he struck out Ben DeLuzio swinging, leaving Tommy on base in the 7th. The 4th pitcher of the day for the Pirates, Mears deals. Ground ball foul off to the right, and that was the knuckle curve moving in on the left-handed batting, Corey Dickerson. It was a delayed start to the regular season here in 2022, but the Cardinals opened up against the Pirates at Busch Stadium on the 7th of April and beat them 9-0. It was 9-0 behind Adam Wainwright. That was over Brubaker. Corey Dickerson waiting for the 0-2 pitch. He swings and sends a fly ball short left field. Andujar is under it. He makes a one-handed grab, one out, as we pause for station identification on the St. Louis Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, brought to you by Tapman's Towing, the most trusted towing and roadside service in downstate Illinois. Call 328-2424 for Tapman's Towing.
Jim Jackson is our producer-engineer. With Ricky Orton, I'm John Rooney in Pittsburgh. Well, the Pirates put up 4 in the 4th inning and have had a 5-3 lead since then. Here is Yepes, who swings, and he sends a pop fly to the right side of the infield. Under it, the second baseman, Marcano, puts it away. A fly out, a pop out, and 2 gone for Alec Burleson. Quality ingredients and inspired flavors like the Cardinal Sin and the Blue Note make Ted Drew's so great. Flavors like these are why Ted Drew's received the Best Ice Cream Shop in the World award back in 2016. Ted Drew's Frozen Custard, 6726 Chippewa. It really is good, guys.
And gals.
At Ted Drew's. I hear an echo. Burleson, a left-handed batter, looking for his second hit of the day. And he chops that one to the first baseman, fair. Played by Castillo, who beats him to the bag. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The final day of the regular season in 2022. The Pirates lead the Cardinals 5-3.
You have money laying all around your house. You just don't know it. And no, I don't mean selling your great-grandma's good china. I mean all the old metal items you don't want to use or get rid of. Don't pay someone to haul it away. Bring it into Max Twin City Recycling and get paid to have it taken off your hands. They love new customers and are more than willing to walk you through their process step by step. Come check them out at 2808 North Lincoln Avenue in Urbana.
Starting it over is what we
designer shop. Flooring Surface is your first stop. Amazing selection, price, and style on hardwoods, laminates, carpet, and tile. Low prices on high fashion. Step up the flooring that gets a wow reaction. See the showroom top designer shop. Flooring Surface is your first stop. Flooring Surface is your first stop.
Flooring Surfaces now offers beautiful window fashions. Our interior design team will custom fit shade, shutters, and blinds to any size opening. Visit the showroom to see the latest fashions from Graber and Hunter Douglas, or request an in-home consultation. Whether it's floors or windows, Flooring Surfaces has you covered. See us today at 401 Mercury Drive in Champaign.
See the showroom top designer shop. Flooring Surface is your first stop. Flooring Surface is your first stop.
Have you been to Pards in Urbana? Well, you need to go to Pards in Urbana. Here's what people are saying. Great customer service, friendly staff. They treat you like family. I love Pards. I was very impressed. Great service. Very neat store. I was greeted and asked if they could help me. That's why you should go. Check them out. It's Pards in Urbana. They're between University and Maine. It's on Maple. Pards in Urbana, or visit pards.com. Pards.com.
PF.org on the web.
Here's Brendan Donovan in playing second base. Paul DeYoung goes to shortstop, and Tommy Edman is out after a 3-for-4 day with his 11th three-hit ball game this season. Woodford deals high, a fastball to Diego Castillo, batting in the bottom of the 8th, and the Pirates are leading by 2. Woodford working out the stretch with nobody on. The pitch. Oh, that's a good-looking curveball, 75 miles an hour, and a strike called.
He's got a really good idea now, doesn't he?
He does.
Very,
and a lot
very
of confidence.
Different. Yes, he does.
Woodford is ready for the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. Came back with a slider after the curveball.
Keep your eye on, or I would say, put your money down on Jake Woodford for 2023 as being a guy that might have a breakout year.
Donovan plays up the middle on the first base side of second. Woodford with the 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
For those that play fantasy baseball, that's my recommendation. You might be able to buy low.
Andrew Kisner is doing the catching. Puts down the target. And the 2-2 pitch is chopped up the middle of the infield. DeYoung gets to it near second. The shortstop throws out Diego Castillo. DeYoung made a throwing error while playing second base, but made that play look easy. 1 down. So he moved over to play shortstop. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game
may not be disseminated
without
the express
written consent of
the St. Louis
Cardinals.
Brought to you by
Brown and Crouppen.
A great
law
firm.
Jack Sawinski, 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. He's batting .203. He swings and misses. A first pitch fastball from Jake Woodford. Woodford gave up a hit and left a runner at third base in the 7th. Cal Mitchell is on deck to bat for delay. And a pitch for a strike, 0-2.
Nothing but strikes from Jake.
Woodford with the sign. He has been working at a good pace, pitching the last 2 innings for Oliver Marmol. And the pitch a little bit high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mitchell on deck to bat for delay.
Temperature dropping a bit here in Pittsburgh.
Here's the pitch from Woodford. And that's hit high in the air, foul, out of play off to the left.
But it's been a fantastic day, just a really beautiful day here in the Steel City. I am still surprised that we just haven't had home run palooza here. I thought we would. The ball was carrying in the early going, and the pitchers were able to keep the ball in the ballpark so far. We still have some baseball ahead.
A ball and 2 strikes on Sawinski, who has hit 19 home runs. The pitch, high and away, 2-2.
The Cardinals in the 9th inning are looking at Carlson, Kisner, and DeYoung. Donovan, who just came into the game, is scheduled 5th in the 9th inning. Donovan plays at second base. DeYoung up the middle on the right side. There's a ball that is hit foul. Boy, he can get into him. Sawinski getting around early. It's 2-2.
He almost hit that ball backwards, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, batting 4th next inning is Yadier Molina.
3 infielders on the right side here for the left-handed batter, and the 2-2 pitch with 1 out. Upstairs, ball 3. Sawinski has walked twice already. The only time they got him, he grounded out to the second baseman facing Hicks in the 6th. Liberatore gave up all 5 runs, 6 hits over 5 innings. He walked 4, struck out 3, hit a batter, and threw 2 wild pitches. The bad inning was the 4-run 4th. The 3-2 pitch here from Jake Woodford. Sawinski swings, fouling it out. That goes back to the level just below us. 3-2. Jordan Hicks 1 inning with 2 hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. And Woodford has pitched an inning and a third with 1 hit and 1 strikeout. Tickets sold for this one, 15,319. The 3-2 pitch with 1 out. A swing and a miss. A fastball up and away gets him. Sawinski strikes out. The second for Woodford. And Cal Mitchell is going to bat. Mitchell, a left-handed hitter. DeLay went 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. And Tyler Heineman will be catching when the Cardinals bat in the 9th inning. Mitchell broke up Miles Michaelis' no-hit bid at Busch Stadium this season with a double. The pitch, a swing and a ground ball toward short right field. That's fielded by Donovan playing deep, and he throws out Mitchell. We go to the 9th, a do-or-die 9th for the Cardinals on this last day of the regular season. After 8, the Pirates lead 5-3.
What do Ford and your St. Louis Cardinals have in common? One heck of a lineup. That's what. From Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 45 years, to the SUVs with the highest owner loyalty, like America's all-time best-selling Explorer, the built wild Bronco, and the versatile Escape. Visit your quality Ford dealers for exclusive offers on the official truck and SUV of your St. Louis Cardinals. Based on IHS Market 1946 to current U.S. total new cumulative registrations for all vehicles identified as SUVs. Based on 1977 to 2021 CY total sales.
NAMI St. Louis wants you to know that you are not alone. NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, St. Louis, provides no-cost, peer-led mental health education, advocacy, and support to all who have mental health needs and for their families, caregivers, and the community. To learn more about how to get involved, please visit NAMISTL.org or call the office at 314-962-4670. That's 314-962-4670.
This is Judge Mike Carter from the Cowboy and Judge Show. It's on ABC on Saturday and Sundays. You can check the episodes out at MikeCarter.com. You know, the Cardinal Cowboy, he brings a lot of Cardinal Nation to our show week in and week out. You can go to MikeCarter.com, check out some of the episodes. Like I said, recently he had Kerry Robinson on talking a little bit of Tony La Russa and his time as a Cardinal and what it's like to be a part of the Cardinal Nation, especially with things as in focus as they have been lately with Pujols and Yadier. So go to MikeCarter.com, check out some of the Cowboy Judge Show on our weekends, Saturday and Sundays on ABC.
A proud sponsor of your St. Louis Cardinals. Cutter Insect Repellent is your hometown hero when it comes to protecting your family from mosquitoes and ticks. Because when you're outside, the last thing you want is mosquitoes ruining your good time. With convenient, easy-to-apply formulas, Cutter Insect Repellents help the whole family have fun. Whether at a ball game or a backyard barbecue. Help protect your family and enjoy the outdoors with Cutter Insect Repellents. Cutter, protect your people.
The new pitcher is Johan Ramirez after Mears went 1 1/3 innings, 1 hit with 1 strikeout.
And Tyler Heineman is doing the catching. So a change of the battery for the Pirates after Mitchell batted for delay. Enjoy postseason coverage coming up with the MLB app. Coverage of in-game highlights, pitch-by-pitch features, select live broadcast coverage, and a whole lot more. You won't miss a beat. Download the MLB app right now. The postseason chase is over. The bracket's all set. The Cardinals are going to play the Phillies on Friday just after 1 o'clock at Busch Stadium, so get downtown early. Join us at the ballpark, and if you can't be there, please join us on the radio. We look forward to covering the Cardinals and the Phils. So the Phillies won 4 out of 7 in the regular season, but the Cardinals and Phils haven't played each other since July. Dylan Carlson is the leadoff batter. Then Andrew Kisner. Paul DeYoung. If the Cardinals can get somebody on, stay out of a double play, Yadier Molina will have another chance as the designated hitter. Here's a pitch inside from Ramirez.
No saves this year for Ramirez, but he does have 5 in his big league career when he came up with Seattle.
He's 27 years old, 6'4", 212 pounds. He's pitched for 3 teams this season. A swing and a miss, and with the 95-mile-an-hour fastball, Carlson came up empty with that one. He was late.
That had some great movement to it.
Seattle, he was 1-0, a 7.56 ERA in 7 games. Pitched in 1 game for the Cleveland Guardians. And with the Pirates, his 22nd game, a 3-1 record. Ground ball headed to the second baseman, a high bounce, and Marcano throws out Carlson, 1 out.
They did have the final pierogi race, by the way, and Burt did win, and the crowd went crazy over that. Well done.
Any results from the last sausage race at Milwaukee?
No, I don't know about that yet. I'm checking.
Check the ticker tape.
Checking the ticker on that. Yep.
Well, the Cubs are hammering Cincinnati 13-2 at Great American Ballpark in the top of the 7th on our Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard. The Mets lead Washington 6-0 in the top of the 3rd at Citi Field. The Mets will be hosting a wild card round. There's a swing and a miss. The Mets in San Diego, and the Cardinals and Phillies in the wild card round.
Gonna have some fun. A lot of fun ahead.
All starting at noon with our pregame coverage on the Cardinals radio network, including KMAQ in Maquoketa, Iowa.
Got to say, a lot of fun behind us, too, but a lot of fun ahead.
There's a swing and a smash up the middle. A diving play. Marcano gets to his feet and throws it away. That'll be a hit for Andrew Kisner. Marcano with great range made a diving play up the middle, scrambled, and then threw to the home plate side of first. The catcher, Heineman, backing up the play, was there at first base to tag Kisner. But Kisner turned to the foul side instead of making a turn towards second base.
So he did not make the mistake of looking the wrong way, and he's still aboard at first, and that was really an outstanding attempt by Marcano, and that increases the likelihood that we're going to see one more at-bat for Yadier Molina.
Yadi pops out to the on-deck circle as Paul DeYoung looks for his first hit today. He had 2 hits in the game last night. DeYoung playing at second and short today. Ramirez steps off the rubber, leans against the third base side now, and listens in for the sign from Heineman. Heineman puts down a target right down the middle. DeYoung swings and lines it to first. It's caught and just touching the glove on the bag. The first baseman, Castillo, doubles up Kisner. And this ball game in the regular season all coming to an end on that line-out double play. The final, the Pirates win 5-3 over the Cardinals, and Ricky and I will talk about it after this.
At Bayer, we know that you can start small and still reach big dreams. That we create innovations down the road by nurturing the future today. That rural communities aren't just farms, but all the people they feed. That's why Bayer partners with farmers to protect those ideas. Because together,
we're tending tomorrow's harvest.
Webster University's online courses offer a value-based curriculum developed so you receive the well-rounded education you need to take your career to the next level. Choose from over 60 online bachelor's, master's, and certificate programs that are flexible, affordable, and portable. As a pioneer in online education since 1999, Webster is focused on breaking down all barriers to ensure everyone has access to education. Start your online journey today. Apply now at webster.edu/online.
At Papa John's, when you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you just naturally get lots of other menu items that are, well, better. Like delicious papadillas, better cheese sticks, better chicken poppers, better garlic knots, and better double chocolate chip brownies. I mean, come on. And now you can choose from lots of delectable items on our Papa Pairings menu for just $6.99 each when you get 2 or more. That's better ingredients, better pizza, better price when you pair 2 or more. Papa John's.
Delta Dental helps you unleash your smile power with plans for any budget, whether you are an individual looking for coverage for you or your family, or an employer looking for affordable options. Trust the nation's leading provider of dental benefits, Delta Dental. For individuals and families, that means keeping you and your smile healthy. For businesses, it means providing affordable and hassle-free options for companies of all sizes, big or small. When you offer a leading dental plan like Delta Dental to your employees, you'll keep your best talent productive and satisfied. Find the right individual, family, or group plan at deltadentalmo.com.
The Cardinals finished the regular season with a 93-69 record. They won 3 more games than they did last year when they were a wild card team.
Yeah, really good season for the Cardinals, and of course more baseball ahead as they'll entertain the Phillies on Friday night. And I'd say a lot of good things happened in this game. It was not a good start for Matthew Liberatore, and that's why the Pirates were able to win 5-3. But a really good night for Tommy Edman. And Nolan Arenado had a strikeout his first at bat, but could hit a couple of balls hard, looked better in the box, and then got a base hit and an RBI in the third inning. Also turned a double play, so they're well tuned up. And I really like the fact that, we saw Jordan Hicks, number 1, and he was able to pitch a scoreless inning, but Jake Woodford, 2 very strong innings out of the pen for Oliver Marmol.
The Pirates 5, the Cardinals 3, and more from Pittsburgh after this.
If you need insurance, you gotta go to Insurance Providers Group. They can help you like they've helped me. Hi, it's Jay Lehman. Insurance Providers Group can get you a quote on all aspects of personal, business, agricultural, life, and health insurance and employee benefits. They represent many insurance companies that allow them to provide you with the most competitive rates and the best coverage. Call Kyle Lewis at 217-352-7080 or email Kyle at ipgins.com or go to the website for a quote at ipgn.com. INS.com.
Hi, this is Steve from Good Vibes, and I'm here with Luke Goody. He's got some pretty goody vibes himself.
Whoa, Steve, when your name is Goody, you want to live up to it.
Let's see. In high school, you scored 1,480 points, snagged 600 rebounds, and nearly 300 assists in 100 games. That's pretty dang good, E.
It's different at the college level. They're all pretty dang good. That's why I work so hard at it.
Hey, your competition is Division I. Our competition is Amazon and Best Buy. No question, competition makes you better, and so does practice and hard work.
I always want to get better. That's how you win.
And we want to sell better stuff like LG OLED TVs. That's a win-win. Better processing, better panels, accurate color, make shows and sports look better.
Oh, so the orange and blue will look just like you're at the game.
Yeah, you know where I can get some tickets?
Have you been to the Long Branch Steakhouse? The Long Branch Steakhouse happens to be a family-owned restaurant in the small town of Gifford that just happens to serve up incredible steaks. We're talking fresh, hand-cut steaks served to perfection. So if your fantasy is to have a great meal in a great family restaurant in a great small community, visit the Long Branch Steakhouse. Oh, and don't forget to ask for the frog dressing, the Brussels sprouts, and the incredible macaroni and cheese. The Long Branch Steakhouse, located in beautiful downtown Gifford.
Well, the final score in Pittsburgh, 5-3. The Pirates over the Cardinals. 5 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on for Pittsburgh. The Pirates went 2 for 9 with runners in scoring position. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 6 left for the Cardinals, going 2 for 4 with runners in scoring position. The official score awarded the win to Manny Banuelos. He's 2-1, and Matthew Liberatore was the loser, 2-2. Johan Ramirez worked the ninth inning, got a line drive double play to end the game and the regular season. His first save for the Pirates. A 2-hour, 42-minute game, 15,319 the attendance.
Cardinals were able to tie a single-season record for the fewest errors. They tied the 2019 team. They made an error today, but 66 errors on the year. Defense has been really good for St. Louis. They were not able to win the game today. They obviously did not have their A-team out there, as there was no Paul Goldschmidt and no Albert Pujols, no Brendan Donovan. But the Cardinals did get good work from Tommy Edman. I really feel good about him being ready to take on the Phillies on Friday.
His 11th three-hit game, single, double, a hard hit double play ball, and then a base hit his last time up as he got that off the hard-throwing Nick Mears. 5-3 Pirates. Back to wrap it up with the St. Louis Cardinals play of the game today. And we'll have that sponsored by Marriott St. Louis Grand after this.
Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Trucker Lives Matter, presented by Gail Fredericks Trucking. Today, we have a special guest, Donna, the operations manager at GFT. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Dixie. Thank you for having me.
Tell me, Donna, what's so special about driving for GFT?
First and foremost, our drivers truly matter. They get top pay plus opportunities for monthly bonuses, every weekend at home, paid holidays and vacations, and they are pre-dispatched so they aren't wasting time waiting on us.
Oh, girl, I love money. Tell me more about the pay.
We pay on percentage, so our rate increases have meant our driver pay has actually exceeded inflation. Our van drivers have averaged 78 cents per mile this year, and our flatbedders have seen 82 to 85 cents per mile on average.
Donna, tell our trucking audience how they can get on with GFT.
Our openings are limited, but professional drivers can call 765-793-7131 or email dixie@gftlog.com.
There you have it, drivers. Call 765-793-7131 today.
There's one name you need to know in car repair in the Central Illinois area, and that's John Marshall. John is the owner of PDR Automotive in Urbana and makes it his mission to know that your car will start when you come to pick it up. John strives for a repair in the most efficient time possible and is the right person to take care of your car. From tires to engine to electrical to the simple oil change. Trust in John at PDR. 1008 North Cunningham in Urbana. John's team will take care of you like family.
Hi, this is Gina from ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. If you want a locally owned family business to help you always be comfortable, who have trained, talented, licensed, and experienced technicians, then call me to schedule an appointment. We'll check your furnace to make sure it'll keep you warm this winter. And just like our name, ABC, you will always be comfortable.
Call Gina today at 217-352-5400 or visit them online at abcheatingandac.com. That's abcheatingandac.com.
Well, this season, the Cardinals attracted 3,320,551 at Busch Stadium. And how wild is it going to be for Game 1 against the Phillies Friday?
Oh, it's going to be hopping. Again, it's a early start. We weren't sure of the timing until today, but a 1:07 start on Friday, first of three, if necessary, with the Phillies. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The big advantage, they'll all be in St. Louis, whatever games are necessary, and let's hope the Cardinals show up with their A game. John, the marathon is over, but the sprint starts right now.
And that begins on Friday at 1:07 against the Phillies. Today, the Cardinals started Lars Nootbaar as the DH. He doubled. He led off with a double off the base of the center field wall off Johan Oviedo. Tommy Edman followed with an RBI single, stole second base, and then Edman was able to come in on an error by the first baseman, Diego Castillo, to make it 2-0 Cardinals. Then the Cardinals added on in the third inning a double by Tommy Edman, followed by Nolan Arenado with the Cardinals' Marriott St. Louis Grand play of the game.
The high set and the pitch to Nolan. There's a base hit to right field. He beats the shift. Tommy Edman rounds third. He's coming home. The throw in from Sawinski, not in time, and standing up and scoring from second is Tommy Edman, and it's 3-0 Cardinals as Nolan Arenado picks up RBI number 103.
A hit by pitch for Matthew Liberatore hitting Ji-Hwan Bae, a very fast runner. That turned into a run. And then a 4-run fourth inning that featured 2 walks and a wild pitch. Then the Pirates then went over the top 5-3, beating the Cardinals. The Pirates bettered their record by 1 game from last year. They finished up 62-100. The Cardinals bettered their record by 3 games, winning 93 and losing 69. And it's on to Busch Stadium on Friday. Well, the Cardinals and the Phillies have named Zach Wheeler as their starting pitcher. He has thrown 14 scoreless innings against the Cardinals in 2022.
So from a player's point of view, you can take the numbers that exist today, save them. You'll put them on the back of a baseball card somewhere down the road, and your agent will have conversations about contracts with them down the road. Those numbers are done. They're over. Now it's time to create new numbers, and these numbers are obviously critically important. How well do you play in the month of October? We're going to see some stars, John, that I think will surprise you. I just feel that every year it's the same thing. Somebody comes out of nowhere and has a big October. Who will that be? And let's